Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Kirby cast. Today I'm going to show you how to install Kirby with Laravel Herd. Laravel Herd is a project from the Laravel community, obviously, but it's not just for Laravel applications, it's basically usable for any kind of PHP application. And it works really well together with Kirby. The great thing about Laravel Herd is that it is just a simple application that you download and you install it on macOS, and it will also soon be available for Windows. So it's really easy to get it up and running. And what it does for you is it installs a server for you, Nginx in this case, and it also sets up PHP. It can even set up multiple PHP versions and has a couple other cool tricks up the sleeve, but I'm going to talk about that a bit later. So once you've got it installed, it sits up here in your menu bar and you can open it from here. And the first thing that you probably want to do is go to the settings. And here you have all the paths on your system that Herd is looking into. And I've set up a couple for my typical installations that I'm working with. And I'm going to set up a new one for this demo. So just click here and then select a folder on your system, create a new one, or maybe you already have one where you want to install your Kirby websites in. So I have this demos folder here, and as soon as I open it, it will be added to the list. And now Herd will look into that folder, and for every subfolder that I create in there, it will create a new website for me, which is pretty cool. And now we are going to do that. So I'm going on the try page here of our website. And I'm going to install the starter kit, or going to download that. As it turns out, I already did. So now I have them twice, which doesn't really matter. So I'm going to unzip it, and afterwards I'm going to drag it into the new demo folder, where Herd is now looking for those subfolders. And now I can decide what I want to name my project. In this case, let's just pretend this is my very first Kirby project. And the folder name here is important because now Herd will create a new local test domain for me depending on that folder name. So if I use that, if I copy that and I go into my browser, I can now append .test, and that will automatically get me to my new website. And as you can see, the starter kit is already up and running. This is all we had to do. Nothing else had to be done to set this up. And it should already be working. Yeah, it's working. So URLs are already working. I can navigate through the site. I can even go to the panel and I can create my first account here. And then enter a password. And now I'm in the panel and images are created. Again, I can navigate here, I can start editing, and it's all set up and working within just a few minutes. It's really cool. But the best part is now if I go back, and now I have my second client project or my second experiment with Kirby, I can simply install yet another starter kit from scratch, or I can copy this and say another one. Copy this again, go to the browser, paste it here, add .test, and now I have another one. And I mean, this is mind-blowingly easy and really cool to get started and get those local test domains for free. And yeah, well, without any effort, but it gets even better. So if I go to the Laravel Herd settings here, you can see in the sites tab that it has on the sites that I've installed, and you can see that it has the one that I have created new here, the another one, and the first one should be here as well. And now I can have a different PHP version if I want for this, which is super cool. And I can also turn it into an HTTPS site. So I can just simply click on the log here and have to type in my password. And now, boom, this is now running on HTTPS. And it's automatically enforcing HTTPS as well, so I don't have to do anything about the server configuration or anything else. It just works, which it's so cool in my opinion. It even comes now with different node versions, which is amazing. Has just been released at the latest LaravelCon. LaraCon, I'm not totally sure what this is called. And you also have those action buttons here, so you can instantly open it in the browser. You can even set it up so it opens in your code editor of choice. Yes, I trust the authors. And now I can start editing. I would say if you are on your own, you don't have to worry about teammates having the same setup that you have. This is by far the easiest way to get up and running with Kirby or any other kind of project that you want to work on. And it's just so much fun to add new projects to it and see them being live in just a few minutes. It has a couple more cool features. There's even a pro account now, or a pro version that even has more of those helpers, and it can debug stuff for you. But even without the pro features, it is a really helpful tool. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.